doing another EDC video. These are sometimes popular and they're pretty fun to make. And I've got a new, a little bit more light on the subject here. I actually have my TK41 in turbo mode pointed at the ceiling, kind of getting this weird diffusing effect. So we'll see how this works out. You never know how it's going to go. But EDC, I only do these when things have changed quite a bit. And from the last one, they've officially changed quite a bit. Well, they've changed throughout the whole process, and this is kind of a compendium. Because the big thing that changed from the last time, I had my P99 that I was carrying, and then within a week of buying that, because I had just got my concealed carry permit, I had to go out and buy a smaller gun to go play around with. The gun changed, obviously. So the gun is now, we're going to start off with the Glock 26. Now, if you watched my update video on this, I did do a few things to it. I color-filled the letters, I replaced the extended slide lock here, and I replaced the slide release here. And let's see how those are holding up. For the color fill, I have not refilled it yet. You can kind of see it starting to unfill there in the 6. A little discoloration starting to come out there. I will color fill it, but I can't complain about how well it's held up. It's a really nice thing to do. And that, of course, again, is the white nail polish. If you haven't seen that video, you should go check it out. But it's been holding up pretty well for what I can say. And I've had oil on there, I've had hops on there, and it's still holding up pretty well. It does need a new refill, though. The slide lock is still working very well. And the extended slide release, though, they're a little bit different with this one, because if you'll notice, on the slide release, there is a bit of paint that is wearing off. That has been wearing off since pretty much day one. It is apparently painted over a, I guess stainless steel, so instead of like being anodized or something like that. I know anodization is aluminum, but there's something you can do to steel that makes it permanently colored as opposed to, you know, paint flaking off. Like, the slide here is Tinifer coated, so maybe there could be one that's something like that. Not a huge deal. I mean, it's just kind of annoying to see that paint chip off like that. I think I'll get over it, though. So again, this is my new carry gun. And in it is this magazine with the silver tip hollow point still. So I'll put that in there. And I won't load it. I'll just put that in the magazine. I'll put the magazine in it. And that is being carried in, ta-da! One of these cheapo holsters. Now, I was told, do not buy one of these cheapo holsters. You know, you'll have to buy a new one every 2 weeks. They're not very good. Well, this one was about $15. I actually got it on eBay, and it's called Barsony. It's made by Barsony. Let's see here. Made in the USA. Barsony. I think that says A4 or something like that. And made in the USA, and it's just been fantastic. And it's really not that bad of quality. The stitching is really nice on this leather piece, and this, of course, is an inside the waist belt holster, so the belt goes here. This goes on my side of my pants. But the quality's been really nice. It's got the this nice stitching here on this leather piece, and it's not, it doesn't flop around. It's nice and stiff when you put the gun in. I mean, there's no way you can bunch it up, so, you know, you're not going to have the gun go off accidentally by a bunched up holster getting in the trigger guard there. So it's been very nice, and I've had it for, what, 4 months now? 5, 6 months? I don't know how long it's been. And this is what I've been carrying, and it's just been great. It's been comfortable. I can't complain. So not bad for a little $15 holster. So again, that's Barsony. Got that on eBay for about $15, and it's been nice. So that's the gun department. To go with the gun, we have to have the wallet, because that has the concealed carry permit in it. The wallet, unfortunately, is starting to break down. Some of the fluff is coming out here on the bottom. And if I open it up, if I was going to get my ID out or something, it's starting to separate there. You can see there, it's kind of separating. That's not good, though, because I really like this wallet, and I try to find another Covington leather wallet like this, another bifold, and I can't find them, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to get some other leather bifold wallet, but I'll keep this going as long as I can, because I really like this. I'm disappointed that it's leaving. In here, I still have the like credit cards, and I still have the Swiss tool. This actually split right there by the where the needle is, and I just super glued it, and it's still doing fine. All the tools still stay in there. But I love this. I've had to use this a lot. I think the most used tool on this is the pen. Definitely, it's always good to have a little pen, whether it's doing a crossword puzzle while waiting for the waitress at the restaurant, or writing a note to where they can find your dead body if Sasquatch gets you. And that's pretty much the wallet. Put this back in there. Yeah, too bad that it's wearing out, though. Next, light, same Phoenix LD20. Dropped this many times still. You can see some wear coming on the little crowned top there, but still functions perfectly. I think I'm still only on my like 34 set of batteries on this. The battery life on this thing is amazing. I love it. And it's plenty bright for a 2AA light, so still loving the Phoenix LD20. That's in my left pocket. Oh yeah, by the way, where is everything? Carry this on inside the waistband and the right hip. This is in my back right pocket. This is clipped to my left pocket. Dependent, as always, on what I'm doing. Sometimes I carry the Leatherman Wave. You've all seen these before, I hope. But if I'm going to the range, I generally like to do this in case I got to do something on the gun. And I need to get something out of the gun or tighten a bolt or something, especially with my 995 that has that operating handle that sometimes gets a little loose. So depending on where I'm going, I sometimes carry the Wave. Keys, won't get to see them. Reason you won't get to see the keys is my truck's in the shop. It's getting some work done on the muffler. So the keys, pretty much the exact same. They still have the PS4 squirt on there and the 4GB flash drive and those. Look at the last video; it's the exact same. And again, I would show you them, but the truck's in the shop right now. Again. Knife is the Paramilitary 2. I believe this is the same from the last video. Love this thing. My God, do I love this thing. I've touched it up once on the ceramic stones from the Spyderco Sharp Maker, and it brought it from being just under paper cutting sharp to you drop it and it'll fall through the paper sharp. It's really easy to touch this up. I didn't know how that S30V would be to taking a razor sharp edge again, how easy it would be for, I'm not an expert sharper or anything like that, but it was just a few passes on the ceramic and it brought it back to scary sharp. I love the blade steel on this, so I can see why you do that S30V deal there. I love this knife. Let's see what else we got here. The Zippo is, of course, still my classic 1937 replica. Of course, I keep a spare flint under the felt pad there. Never lets me down. I generally carry this. Sometimes I carry the high polished brass Gregory Jeffrey Doofenhausen one. If you've seen my collection video where I bought the eBay lot, you'll get that reference. And A+ on you. Sunglasses. I can't remember if I showed them in the last one though, but they're still the Oakley Square Whiskers. Love these. Love these. I use these a lot for when I'm shooting because these are ANSI safety glasses. So they're good shooting glasses in addition to being just awesome sunglasses. These are the polarized square whiskers. They got the little Oakley O there. Believe me, they do. And these have just been fantastic. I used to go through a pair of sunglasses about every 2 months. I've had these things, close to a year now, over a year, and they have just been fantastic. The polarization is great. Love everything about these glasses. If and when I do manage to break them, I will probably get them again. Put these over here for now. And I carry them in just this sunglasses case. Cheapo, it's not made for it. But the microfiber bag that it came in, that came with it. So yeah, that is for that. And lastly, this is a bit unconventional. This is also a situation-specific thing, like the Wave there. What I showed you in another video, the butterfly bottle opener. Yes, because I've been trying a lot of different beers around. Not only do I like, have the cheap beers that are fun to, just drink and have fun with, like the Bud Light, but I've been having a lot of different micro brews and a lot of different like smaller 6-packs, and some of those, or like the hard cider, like Woodchuck hard cider, they don't have twist off lids, so I have to have a bottle opener. This, not only is it cool, most of the reason I got this is to play around with it, but it's also a really good bottle opener. It works really well. I got this on Amazon. It was called the Butterfly Bottle Opener, I think, and it's made by, let me see here, Bud K. And it was like under $10. I think it was $8 on Amazon with the free shipping from the Prime. And I'll have a lot of fun playing around with this thing, in addition to opening actual bottles with it, so that's fun. Alright, and that's it. That is the EDC update for September 27th, 2008. Or 2008? My God! 2008. George Bush is still in office. No, I meant 2012. I could have just looked at my watch, which, by the way, is still the Omega Seamaster Professional, which would tell me that it's the 27th. It wouldn't tell me what year it is, though. Still ticking away. Still love this watch. And yes, so 2012, September 27th, 2012. There it is. Hope you enjoyed it. I know a lot of people like these EDC videos. I like making them. And also because of the impossibility to film and show this at the same time, and because somebody asked, the phone, iPhone 5 on Verizon, 16 gigabyte black version. This is what my home screen looks like. If we take a look, I don't know if I'll be able to see it here, but we have the remote, the camera, the photos, the calendar, the contacts, the reminders, maps, weather, and a bunch of other folders that I'm not going to go through right now. But yes, somebody asked about that. And, oh yeah, I guess the important part is it's in an OtterBox case. It is in an OtterBox case. I also had one for my iPhone 4, and I threw it on the ground so many times, not purposefully. It was usually I would be getting out of the car, and I would have something in my hand, and I would violently throw this thing on the ground by accident. It survived at least 3 or 4 of that. So many, in fact, that it ended up breaking the other OtterBox case and not hurting the phone, and the phone was still flawless. So I really got to give it to the OtterBox case, and I would have nothing less for the iPhone. So yes, here it is, iPhone in the OtterBox case that I was filming with this. So yeah, that's why I'm showing you this now. That is the last thing in this EDC, and again, thanks for watching. Take it easy.